Shannon, is this a big deal or no big deal?
Yeah, it's a big deal. Oh, you know, I don't need no motivation debate, Skip. Yeah, I write my motivation down on my cue card every day, Joy.
What's that?
Just, you know, just life, how blessed I am. And you see what he did, Skip? He thanked all the people. He didn't take shots at him. He thanked all his teammates. He thanked all of his coaches that helped him achieve this milestone. 866 consecutive games in which he's done it. Now, we've seen people do things to keep streaks alive. They just go out there for 1 or 2, and then they come back out. Well, I was out there. But that ain't what he did, Skip. Every day he punched the clock. Give it to him. 10 points or more. 866.
10 points
Yeah,
or more?
10 points. Double figures.
Doesn't LeBron have 10 points just for rolling out of bed?
No, triple-dub. He gets triple-dub, just like breathing. But what we're going to do is that what we're going to do, Skip, this is what we're going to do for you. And he and I have been talking, been putting, you know, what can we do? We're going to just go ahead and put this thing out there so far, you ain't going to even remember 866. 866 is going to be an after.
Well, that's probably true. Be about, I would hope so.
Probably going to be about 1,200.
1,200?
1,200. Okay. But Skip, look, anytime you can do something, and Michael Jordan is on that list, that's a good thing. Because as LeBron said, he's arguably the GOAT. Arguably. Yeah. I know that bothers you, didn't it, Skip? You didn't like that he said that. You don't like it. Why? I mean, come on, Skip. He's speaking honest. We ask our athletes to speak honest. He was honest, arguably the GOAT, because he said, I still playing.
Arguably?
He said, I'm still playing. He said, I'm going to have something to say about this.
Called him Mike, too. He hasn't earned the right
I know what
to call
you
him
said.
Mike.
You know what you said, Skip? Because you saw Tuesday night, and he didn't have his stuff. Do you think Pavarotti didn't miss a note? But when he showed up at the Met or the Sydney Opera House, Lord, never missed a note.
Or the Sydney Opera
Yeah!
House? Oh.
So when LeBron shows up in Charlotte...
I'm not sure Pavarotti cared that much about the Sydney Opera House, but go ahead.
But when he shows up in Charlotte, he ain't going to ever miss a note.
How lucky is your guy that he, quote-unquote, caught Michael Jordan on the very night he was beating, just annihilating, the team that Michael unsuccessfully owns and operates in Charlotte? How lucky is that? Because it came to 866 on the night you're playing in Charlotte?
Yeah.
And trust me, nobody in the sports world knew anything about this consecutive streak because nobody cared about it until last night when he did it to Jordan in, quote-unquote, Jordan's house. And yet, if you really step back and think about how meaningless this is, you have to recall that Michael Jordan was forced out of basketball for not just 1 year, but for 65 games of another year. So he missed effectively because he played 82 a bunch of times, as LeBron's about to do this year. But 82 plus 65, that's a whole lot of games missed that could have been added to his consecutive streak. Not to mention the fact that the Jerrys in Chicago, Jerry Krause and Jerry Reinsdorf, prematurely blew up the Bulls dynasty by running Phil Jackson out of town and forcing Michael Jordan to say, I retire. Okay, but LeBron didn't have to quit. He didn't have to quit. Michael quit for 3 prime years at 35, 36, 37. Michael quit, didn't play basketball. What if he had kept adding to the streak at age 35, 36, 37?
Yeah, we've seen LeBron, but do you know how easy it is to get injured? A twist. You've seen LeBron roll his ankle. I mean, it's on the side, and all they do is
these are durability streaks, and I give you that. Both of them show high durability to be able to go for 866 because clearly if they just step on the court, because Michael Jordan averaged 30 for his career, LeBron's averaged 27 for his career, they're going to score 10 points, right?
But Skip, anything can happen. I mean, you have an off night. There have been nights that
neither Jordan nor LeBron is going to have such an off night that they're going to score 9 or 8 or 7.
But you can have you can have an off night. You can get ejected. There's so many variables that go into this, Joy, you know, because they tried to get him out last time he played against, LeBron James had never, ever gotten tossed from a ball game. But it just so happens he got hit upside his head, and they didn't call a foul against one Miami Heat.
So if I just do the simple math and I give Jordan the games he missed in the middle of his career and the 3 years after, the age 35, 36, 37 years, then you said that LeBron's going to go for 1,200 straight games.
1,200.
Well, my math is 1,233 for Jordan if, in fact, he had played the games he should have been able to play. He was taken out of those games by the owner and the GM at the end of the career and by the league in the middle of his career.
No.
Yep.
Don't let Jerry Reinsdorf. You show Skip Bayless that you could have done it with a substandard team like LeBron has done it so many times.
So what if Michael Jordan had played those games and he now had a streak of 1,233 straight games in which he had scored 10-plus points?
Well, if it's not
LeBron even be able to
if it's not a record,
sniff that?
I mean, what that Alanis Morissette said? They said, isn't that ironic? You get the green light, you already late. I mean, it's ironic. Well, so if it wasn't important, why did Michael Jordan, how did anybody know that Michael had?
Alanis also said, you ought to know, and you ought to know.
I do know.
You ought to know.
I've been trying to tell you for the longest, Skip.
Yeah, you ought to know that this is the biggest bunch of junk.
No, why you do that, Skip?
Nobody cares about
why
this.
you keep trying to
and yet the blind witnesses are trying to say, look, he caught Jordan. Caught him how? Caught him why? Caught him where?
And do it. Yeah. About to kick dust up in his face.
Oh, is he?
So
yeah.
He caught Jordan last night?
Huh?
He caught Jordan last night?
Oh, and the streak.
Yeah.
No, that gold stuff, we still eating grass.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna get that too. When we pass Kareem, when we pass Kareem on the all-time scoring list, and we top 5 in assists, and we top 5.
Do you realize this became
top 10 in
the lead story of the night? I'm looking at ESPN.com.
Yeah.
It's the lead story the whole night. LeBron catches Jordan. How? Why? Where? What?
Hey, not only about to pull a Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Fit to pull off from him too.
Should the NFL eliminate kickoffs? We'll discuss that next. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.